And let's pick it up here on the city. Our quest is Hope is built. Step is to go talk to Nia Kalu at Volvo's orbit.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
So that
Alright, we're
confuses me.
done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Apparently the guys doing the scan didn't notice this disabled ship right in the middle of their area. Oh, come on. I want to dock, not target lock. The problems of having a single button do multiple functions depending on whether you tap it.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Not good UI design for people that have something more complicated than a controller. I dislike ladders inside ships for this particular reason. Getting on and off of a ladder that goes up and down multiple decks, a bit awkward. Managed to do it that time. Not always so successful.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Rangers always got each other's back.
So to patch up her ship, apparently 3 parts that have failed. Now we get to do flooring. This is a ship module that is a bit larger than most, and it's got a holding cell in it, and 2 holding cells. Nice desk. And the navigation computer assembly is broken, so take care of that. Two other breakages. One's upstairs, downstairs. There's the thruster control relays. They're not looting the nice lady's ship. Yeah, third thing is on the bottom deck. Landing gear control circuit. Gotcha.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
So our next destination is Miatha to kill us some pirates. Outlaws. Or, she said outlaws. I'm assuming they're pirates. Just go later.
Home sweet home.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
So the pirates are off this way. I can just go from here, not even from the map.
Take them apart.
Oh, I don't think so.
Target's engines are down. Enemy shield system has been damaged.
Turn down some ship parts. Credits. And our last marker there. Hope is built. Now we head back to Hope. Close the loop with kind of expected more than just the three of them. Day is young.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Excuse me.
So, side glasses.
Okay. Hello.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Yes, I'm sure he does.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
And again, you walk faster than
Trucks
I do.
in space.
Don't walk as fast
Their
as I
motto
run,
always
so
cracks me up.
I am going to go wait at the office door. We're gonna miss all of her little byplay about people in charge wanting to be above the rest of us. Oh, Sam wants to talk. We can do that while we're waiting. Yeah?
All the way up. Suggest we change this bit.
I'd appreciate a chat. Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times. Oh, next time I see her, I'll paste on a smile and ask her ever so nicely to pick them up. Again. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me. A father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl. Yeah, big old mean Sam Coe loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. Yeah, I really appreciate you trying to keep it light and cheer me up about Cora. But with her getting older, well, I'm scared she may take after me too much. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps? That's really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
She could do worse than being shipped off to Vladimir.
You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
And during that chat, Nia managed to sneak up.
Creativity. You know how I built this company? By not spending a single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, damn good to see you here. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Okay, Mr. Hope.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory.
And that's why you did report it.
Oh, justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Well, if you'd reported it.
That's the spirit. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I love that starboard option popping up. So perfect, I didn't even comment on it. I clicked on it. I am aware of your position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Okay, let's collect his lies.
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
How about someone who has all of the access and doesn't count as an employee? Bastard. I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy.
This is where he threatens me.
This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah, let's talk outside, Nia. Standing too near Ron Hoblock, slime is getting...
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Okay, so Neon, we did there. And we're talking to...
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
And Nia, it's a inside person who's not an employee. Somebody who wasn't vetted. Somebody where their thorough investigation isn't even into top. I wonder who that could be.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
So our next stop is to head to Neon and talk to Jalen Price. See if we can get a line on the Starship fee.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever.
I think I'm going to cut this one short, and we'll pick up on Neon.